be really helpful if I kind of made it into kind of some kind of video about maybe like my top five-ish things to take. I don't know whether that's what I'm going to call it. That's definitely not a good name for a video. Maybe I should call it my top 5 useful things, top five most used things whilst travelling. That's good. I think I'm going to use that. So, I recently got back from a near 4-month trip around Southeast Asia. I went to Thailand, Cambodia, Malaysia, Vietnam and the Philippines, which was literally the most amazing experience of my life ever. It was literally insane. First proper trip away from home, away from my mum and my dogs, but I had a great time. It was amazing. Basically, I kind of realised with it being my first time away, I did kind of overpack. Oh, by the way, I'm also sat on a step ladder. How funny is that? I have no stools to sit on, so I'm sitting on a step ladder, so sorry that you can literally see it behind me. I haven't even like tried to cover it up. Never mind. As I was saying, by it being kind of like my first time away, I didn't really know what to pack. I watched loads of videos on YouTube about kind of good things to take, what could be useful, blah blah blah. So whilst I was away, I was kind of thinking about everything that I had, and then I kind of realised like there are some bits that I genuinely could not have lived without, and bits that I thought would be really helpful if I kind of made it into kind of some kind of video. Okay, anyway, so without further ado, the first thing that I took with me, which was an absolute godsend, were packing cubes. I know everyone says this in their videos that I've watched about good things to take to Asia or backpacking in general. Packing cubes are amazing. I got these ones off Amazon. I'll link them down like below. You get them in different sizes. So it's a bigger one and a kind of smaller one, another one. This is what I use to put all my like electrical bits and pieces. They're so handy. You can just pick your stuff in them if you're quite messy and unorganised like I am, like I really am. Instead of opening your bag and having clothes everywhere and bits and pieces everywhere, you've just got loads of squares. The messes are within the squares, so that they're actually just self-contained messes. Yeah, the kind of key that I found was basically making sure everything was contained in a bag. I've got one big bag full of bags. That's basically what I found helpful. Number 2, this was a very last minute buy, a documents folder. I can't even say how much this saved my life. On like the day that I was leaving, I thought, okay, I need to take something like this with me. It just says talk to the bag. It's like a little leather pouch. It's not huge, but I basically have everything in here. I still haven't unpacked it. Like, that's how unorganised I actually am. Got like my passport, I kept that in there. All of my SIM cards, because if you're going to Southeast Asia, you're not going to obviously want to use your phone because the bill will be huge, so you can buy SIM cards. So I kept all of my SIM cards throughout the places that I went to in here. I don't know why I kept them. Hoarder. Sticky notes, because I had a little diary as well that I used to like write down flights and times that we had to check in at hostels, that kind of thing, which was kind of useful. I've just dropped everything on the floor. So I kept things like my insurance documents, copies of medication that you're on, copies of your passport, copies of your driving license. I kept that all in here as well. And you don't have to get anything this fancy also. Just get like a plastic wallet or something. It will all do the same. Something that you should take with you to make your life a lot better. Moving on to the next thing. This for me was like the best thing ever. It's a travel extension cord. Going away, a lot of the time you're in hostels, so you're sharing a room with maybe 6 other people, 8 other people. Some rooms even have up to like 12 people in them. So I only needed one adapter, one travel adapter, to plug this into the wall. You could have 2 plugs, 4 USBs, and then my actual adapter that was in the wall had 2 USBs in it as well. Me and my friends would all be able to charge our things, like charge our phones or our cameras, etc. I got this on Amazon, I'll link it. If you want to buy it or if you think it's a good idea, it's definitely a good idea. I'm telling you now, get one. Super. You can get like a bigger one, but this is a really nice size. And it's really cute, and now I'm going to use it at home as well. Before, when I watched videos, everyone would say about microfiber towels instead of normal towels. Makes a lot of sense, considering normal towels are really bulky, take up loads of room. They don't dry very quick, Obviously it made sense to get something smaller when I always said about microfiber towels, so I got this one off Amazon. Okay, so I disagree with them. I hate them. They don't dry you. They don't dry you. You're gonna have to air dry yourself. My friend Sophie, very clever, basically instead of a microfiber towel, so get rid of, you don't need it, you don't need it. Make sarongs. They are amazing and you can use these for everything, like literally everything. One for the beach, for like lying on, one for the shower. You can use them as cover up, in hostels as blankets. This is like an extra layer. In some dorms, they basically don't have curtains. If you can find a way, hang these up, as that's what I did, and it worked a treat. And they fold up tiny, like really, really small. They wash really well. That's not very good, that's not not very good. Instead of a microfiber towel, I would just get 2 sarongs. I would never actually go back to microfiber towel, and I'm probably going to burn it because it was so awful and made my life miserable. Last thing, I've known about this app for years actually. This app called White Noise. So it's this one here, that one. That's what it looks like. I'm like a mega light sleeper. So snoring, heavy breathing, talking, everything literally wakes me up. Like me and you don't sleep very easily, or you just kind of need background noise, or you need something to drown out other sounds. All these different sounds that you can use, and it's free also, which is amazing. I personally really like the air conditioner, which I've listened to so much, in fact. All the amount of hours that I've listened to it for have equivalented to 50.5 days. 50.5 days. I just love it. It's just great. But those are things that I thought were really helpful when travelling. I hope you find them useful. Comment down below if there's anything that you use that might be really handy for me next time I go away. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up if you liked it. You don't have to. I hope it was helpful, and I will see you all soon.